Hi class, welcome to Module 2. Yay! This is a really fun module that gives you the opportunity to really examine where you are in your leadership journey and gain some insight on how you can grow as a leader. It is interesting as some of the skills that we used to think of as soft skills are now mainstream skills and competencies that you will need to learn and grow into a successful or more successful leader. Skills like empathy, communication, strategic thinking, self-awareness, relationship building, and reflection will be important parts of this journey and growth. At the simplest level, to be a successful leader, you first must be able to lead yourself. The personal honesty, reflection, and insight into your own behaviors will tell you when you're ready for a more individual approach to leadership. In order to lead others, you first must be able to lead yourself. Why would others want to follow you when you don't really know where you're going or how to get there? One of my teams that I coached had as much talent as any team we have ever had, but was not able to come together to win a national championship. We had three kinds of what I would call pseudo-leaders battling for control of the soul of the team. The most natural leaders, and most talented, never developed the communication skills they needed to be effective leaders of this team. The most vocal leaders were some of the least experienced players trying to establish themselves as leaders, yet lacking the necessary skills and experiences to convince others to follow their lead. What could have been the most effective leaders of the team, those with the best intentions and experiences, also brought poor personal leadership skills to the team, causing others to question their ability to lead a group. Although we had a very successful season overall, the struggle for leadership created a lack of trust that prevented our team from completing the mission of winning a championship. I share this story with you to emphasize the point that a lot of factors have to come together in order for a person to be a successful leader, one that others trust and want to follow. For the discussion board assignment in this week's module, Public Health blog post, think about managers and leaders who you have worked with. These people may not operate under the title of leader or manager, or maybe they do. Think about some of the people in your life who you would follow anywhere and do anything they ask because you respect them, trust them, and believe in their vision and positive influence. This could be a teacher, parent, team captain, boss, or even a friend that you respect because you know they will always do the right thing at the right time. Or think about the people who get to the end of the road and make a right turn, but you're going to go left because this person hasn't earned your trust and respect as a leader. What are the differences in these two people? The ones you will follow as compared to the ones that you will not follow. Think about what you need to learn and do and be so that when you look over your shoulder, there are people behind you. This represents the next stable leadership, being able to lead small groups. Another concept covered in this module includes the idea of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EI for short, is defined in our text as an ability and capacity to recognize one's own personal feelings and the feelings and emotional reactions of others. Another way to look at EI was proposed by Daniel Goleman, author, psychologist, and science journalist, as the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. According to the 2018 Gallup poll, 85% of people who leave their jobs do so because of bad managers or lack of respect for company leadership. One of the stated reasons for leaving jobs is due to the lack of emotional connection or emotional support of the immediate supervisor. Think about how you can become a people person. Why is it important to have those emotional and social connections in order to develop a group of coworkers or employees who believe in you? Hey, I'm 50-something years old and I still work on my leadership and advocacy skills every day. It took me a long time to figure out just exactly what leadership is. I still spend time every day reflecting on my actions, my successes, my failures, and my influence in my field to see what I can do better as a leader when I get up tomorrow.